morning. I'm Trenton Quarantino, and this is the Great Lakers News, GLNN, where we glean all the news that's good. Last week marked the end of the regular school year for the college. While things finished far differently than they started, the dedication and hard work of students and staff was still evident. Due to the commitment and effort of the entire campus, classes were completed and graduating students were able to successfully complete their studies at FLCC. As we reported in an earlier broadcast, the live commencement has been postponed, with 2020 graduates being given the opportunity to walk the stage at a future ceremony. In the meantime, members of the Community Affairs Office prepared a special video for this year's grads.
Welcome to a celebration of achievement honoring the 700 graduates of the Finger Lakes Community College Class of 2020.
Members of a Geneva-based band with several ties to FLCC came together to create a virtual celebration and song for the Geneva Campus Center and 2020 graduates. Members of the Cool Club and Lipker Sisters recently recorded themselves performing several songs as a virtual end-of-semester celebration. The video features 3 songs, Blue Skies, We'll Meet Again, and a version of I Will Survive that was reworked and tailored specifically for FLCC. While personal protective equipment may still be in short supply, ingenuity and generosity are not. Case in point, technical specialist Josh Bell. Josh has been utilizing the Victor Campus Center's 3D printers to create protective face shields. Having created one for coworker Sam Samantha, Josh then set about creating 2 more which were donated to Finger Lakes Health. Several more are currently in production and will also be donated. Here's a picture of Sam wearing his. No, that would be Captain Kirk. Getting warmer. Bingo. For the past few years, students in Liz Brownell's Graphic Design 2 class have submitted poster and t-shirt designs for the CMAC summer concert season. The students then pitched their designs to the CMAC board members at an end-of-semester reception, after which a winner is selected. Of course, the pandemic not only prevented the in-person presentations this year, but has also threatened cancellation of the entire concert season. However, this didn't stop Liz and CMAC from making the competition happen. Here's Human Interest correspondent Anita Response to tell us more.
Hey Liz, so tell us, how were your students able to present their CMAC poster designs this year?
Well, as soon as we found out it wasn't going to work the old-fashioned way, we relied on something we had been using anyway called MindMeister, which allowed the students to create a virtual environment, which you can see behind me, for the CMAC people to take a look at what their ideas were and to work together to give comments and feedback.
That's great. So they were looking at those designs on their own computers at home and casting votes in their own time. And I hear you might have just heard back from CMAC on a verdict.
I did, which was very exciting, just in time for me to announce it to students in class yesterday. And we found out that this year they have selected 2 designs. One of them right here is Quinn Howell. He did a great job of creating this little space character, which they felt not only fit really well with the Constellation brand, but also fit really well with what life looks like right now with face coverings. And then the second idea that they really loved was this retro cassette tape, which was done by Adriana Tingu, and somehow they will use that as a sticker or magnet.
Any word on how the designs might be used?
No, unfortunately, they don't really either. We're just so glad that they were still willing to partner with us and to work with the students and give feedback. They're keeping an open mind, just like all of us, because they have no idea how exactly things will roll out, but they assure us they'll find a way to use the work and keep us in the loop.
That's great. It's a great testament to our partnership with CMAC, and we sure appreciate it. And I appreciate you and your time. Thank you so much, Liz.
Thank you.
Thanks, Anita. And thank you, Liz, for your concerted effort. The gradual reopening of certain businesses and services has begun in New York State. Unfortunately, hair and nail salons are not included in phase 1 of the plan, which is a problem for those in desperate need of a haircut. I don't happen to be in that group, but if you are, no need to worry. Our beauty expert, Harry Barber, is here with some tips. Thank you, Harry. There's sure to be a lot of buzz about that one. Finally, on this week's brighter side, the Academic Success Program has a custom of celebrating everyone's birthdays, pay it forward style. With Colleen Johnson's birthday occurring during the quarantine, Melissa Souls took the lead to ensure that the department tradition carried on. And speaking of birthdays, one of our production assistants is a year older today. Come on out, Miss Laney. How old are you?
11.
11! I have socks older than that. Well, as a special treat for you, I'm going to sing Happy Birthday. You may want to lower the volume at this point. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Apparently, I'm washing my hands. Happy birthday to you. For Anita Response and Harry Barber, I'm Trenton Quarantino, and this has been the Great Lakers News. Stay well, Finger Lakes.
Phase 1 complete. Only 3 more to go.